All right, this is the Chapter 12 guided test review with Mr. V. I'm going to be doing the evens. All right, so for number 2, complete each congruent statement by naming the corresponding angle or side. So if IHJ, the triangle IHJ is equal to the triangle HIW, then JI, so right here is going to be equal to what? So this is J and then the I there, so it'd be WH. So I found that out just by, it went from a W to an H, just like it went from a J to an I. Let's see. All right, so now it says that V, let's just, actually what we can do is we can just cross these out and reuse them. So we have V, W, X is equal to, actually nope, we can't do that. Can't do that. So I have V, W, X, and then I have another triangle. That's H, I, J. So X, which is right here, it's going to be equal to J. All right. And then I forgot line segment sign right there. All right, so now we're going to do if two triangles are congruent, state how you know they're congruent, and if they aren't, right, not enough information. So here I have a side and then an angle, and then I know it shares this side. And I have a side over here, an angle, and then I know it shares the side. So side, angle, side. 8. All right, I have a side and a side, and there's 2 of them, 2 dashes, and then there's 3 dashes. So this would be side, side, side. All right, 10. First off, you need to do the Mr. V rule, right? You see 2 V's, that means vertical angles, they're congruent. Okay, so that's why I put these 2 dash marks in here, because these angles are the same. So what I have then, let me do this in a different color so everyone can see it, is I have a side, I have an angle, angle, side. And the same thing, I have an angle, angle, side. This would be an angle, angle, side. If you wrote it as side, angle, angle, it wouldn't necessarily take off, but just know that it's supposed to be this one. All right, 12. So I have an angle, I have a side, and then I have another side. So look at this, I have an angle, a side, and then a side. Remember, we're not supposed to do that, right? That's a naughty word, so that's not enough information. 14. So we know that we have to prove that it's ASA. We have to tell what else we need to know in order to make that true. So again, Mr. V, vertical angles, it's given to you right away, right? So let's take a look at that. Those are equal, right? So it has to be angle, side, angle. So I would have to know that there'd be an angle, right? Because I have a side, right? This is my side. Here's a side, and here's a side, right? Let me redo that because I'm getting sloppy here. It's angle, side, angle, right? So I know that this side right here is going to be equal to this side right here, and then this angle is going to be this angle. So I need to go angle, side, angle. So what I would have to have is I would need to know what this angle is, right? And then I would need to know what this angle is. So what I would need to know is that angle F is congruent to angle I. All right, this one's super easy, right? I know that this shares a side, or I'm sorry, not shares a, it does share a side, but there's a side there. AV is equal to BC because of this one hash mark right here. And then these two triangles share a side, so I can just put two dash marks right there. So I just need to put what, I mean, it's side, 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 so the only other option is this third side, which is right here and right here. So that would mean that AB is congruent to BC. That was 16. Let's go on to 18. Same thing, side, side, side. Super easy on this one. We know that this side is equal to this side because there's the two dash marks. We know that this side is equal to this side because there's three dash marks. And this one says it wants side, side. So the third thing I need to get, because I already have my two sides, is another side. So this and this. So that would mean that HJ, side HJ, is congruent to side CE. That's your final answer. All right, now we're finding the value of x. All right, so this one looks a little bit tricky, but let's not overthink things, right? Because it's telling you that there's a triangle here, right? Then it's telling you that this side is equal to this side, right? The sides are equal, so it's going to be an isosceles triangle. So if this is 77, this is going to be 77, okay? So now I have 77, on the other side that's 77, and then x. So if you wanted to write it out, you could do 77 plus 77 plus x is equal to, a triangle has to equal 180 degrees. So from there, I would just do 180 minus 77 minus 77. So x would be equal to 26 degrees. All right, 22. Okay, here's your triangle. Same thing, two sides, equal, right? If the two sides are equal, that means this base angle is going to be the same as this base angle. And again, same thing. When I add them all together, I'm going to do x plus 49 plus 49. When I add all three, they have to equal 180 degrees. Now I'll just solve. We'll do 180 minus 49. And then minus another 49 for the other angle. So x has to equal 82 degrees. All right, 24. All right, so measure 2 right here is equal to negative 10 plus 7x. Now here's the thing. This side is equal to this side is equal to this side, right? It's an equilateral triangle. So what I need to do is, I don't know that this is 60, and in an equilateral triangle, all of them have to equal 60, right? Every single one of these angles has to equal 60, because when you add all three of them up, they equal 180. So all I have to do is set this equal to 180. So let me rewrite this because it's kind of sloppy. Okay, so for angle 2 right here, that's equal to negative 10 plus 7x, okay, that angle right there. I know that all of these, this angle, this angle, and this angle, each one of these has to equal 60 degrees. So if I'm just looking for what x is, I'll just set negative 10 plus 7x equal to 60. So 7x is then going to equal to 70. X will be 10. All right, 26, again. Equilateral, that means 60, 60, 60, right? So that means this side is going to be equal to this side is going to be equal to this side. So all I'd have to do is take this and set it equal to that. So x plus 23 is equal to 11. x is going to, oh, hold on, screwed that one up. Let me see here. Did I read that one wrong? All right, so that would mean that is going to be, all right, so here's the dealio. Mr. Cladis put down on the answer key that x equals 12. However, he gets minus 2 puntos off. All right, so we have all the angles are equal, right? That means all the sides are equal. So that would mean x plus 23 is equal to 11. I'm going to minus 23, and I'm going to get x is equal to negative 12, not a positive 12, Mr. Cladis. So minus 0.5 for Mr. Cladis. All right, that's all I got. If you have questions for me, feel free to email me, and I will send you a video of your own. Otherwise, have yourself a great night.